Hey, what is up YouTube? Andrew Rooney here. I'm a full-time drummer and drum teacher here in Auckland, New Zealand. We are back with a PayPal request. It is for Will. Hey Andrew, thank you so much for your response to the past few High on Fire songs. They allowed me to briefly recapture some of the magic I felt when I first discovered the band all of those years ago. That is incredible feedback, and that is what I hope to do with these videos. This will be my last request for a while. For my last request, I basically want to beat you over the head with one of the slowest, heaviest, harshest songs I've ever heard. Many will complain that this song does not display the drummer Des Kensel at the peak of his powers due to the slow tempo. But it's not just about the flashiness of the drums for me. Pound for pound, this is one of my favorite songs because it translates the Black Sabbath sound into a new context. The song is Madness of an Architect from the year 2012. The lineup is Des Kensel on drums, Matt Pike on guitar, Jeff Matz on bass. Thank you, Will. Will, thank you. No, really thank you. Now, what have we had before? We have had High on Fire 10,000 Years, High on Fire The Face of Oblivion, and High on Fire live at Vintage Vinyl. We're going to get into Madness of an Architect. Let's hit it. Great artwork. Oh my God. I did not want that to end.
That's what she said.
Man. Will, what did you say here? I want to beat you over the head with the slowest, heaviest, harshest songs I've ever heard. Absolutely. That was sludge central. That was filth, man. Like, I really, really dug that. Jeez. I think I've said on previous High on Fire requests, Will, this would have been a band at the time. I would have been right into this. This has got the perfect mix of great playing, but with that garage feel. It's not polished. It does not sound polished. It's not sound replaced. It's real deal stuff. It is. The drums are just buried in the mix. Now, that normally sounds like a bad thing, but here they're just buried in the mix in a really sludgy way. Some of the triplet tom work, and you said also the other thing here, many will complain that this song does not display the drummer Des Kensel at the peak of his powers due to the slow tempo. I disagree. He changed up gears and went into different triplet subdivisions, and it sounded amazing. I don't know what album this is on. It's from the year. Okay, it's from 2012, so it's a bit more recent, I think, than the other ones we looked at. The production is a step up for me. Thinking back to the other ones, I feel like the production here is a step up. But in saying that, it hits you. It's hard to explain. It hits you all at once. Sometimes modern production can be very separated. And, there's just drums and everything is just perfectly spatially positioned. This sounds and feels like I'm seeing the band live. And that is a good thing. I love it. I really, really dig the whole vibe, the whole ethos of this group. There's something raw and honest about this group. Their approach, their delivery, even like the sound, everything is very, very real and organic and full. It really sounds like a band. That might be a weird thing to say. I mean, of course it sounds like a band. It is a band. I mean, it really sounds like they're really together. Like it's, I don't know. There's something intangible with this group, like Black Sabbath, where there is just something, call it what you may, call it lightning in a bottle, call it this, call it that. There is some type of understanding amongst the members, some type of agreement on where we're going and how things are going to sound. I don't know how to explain it. It's a flow state. It's a bit of magic that great bands have. I really, really dig this stuff. I don't know if this would be considered metal. I don't know. I mean, to me it feels, I'll put my snob hat on here. It feels post-grunge. I might have just made up a genre. This to me feels post-grunge. Now, if I said Black Sabbath is pre-grunge, grunge, post-grunge, I feel like this is post-grunge. Although it doesn't have, I'm off on a tangent here about grunge, but I feel like grunge was a surprisingly short time span. I mean, I guess if you think of who are we even counting in the grunge world? Mother Love Bone, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Stone Temple Pilots, and then we had offshoots sort of after that. I feel like the period was pretty short. Even in those groups that I just mentioned, very, very different types of groups. Let's just look at Nirvana, Soundgarden. Night and day difference. an approach, musicality. And although I'm calling these guys post-grunge, I don't think they're similar to either of those bands. Probably a bit closer to Soundgarden. It's unusual for Nirvana because everybody thinks of them as the polished version of Nirvana, which was Nevermind, which was a very studio polished album. But this is not polished. I don't even know where I'm going with this. But I feel like this is kind of post-grunge, a little bit heavier, a little bit dirtier, a little bit sludgier. I'm here to be honest. You guys want me to be honest. I feel like a little bit more basic. Wait. I guess that I'm just searching for a word for it, but basic in a good way. Basic in like almost like a caveman, straight to the point, honest, no frills, no overdubs, no this. I mean, perhaps there were overdubs at points, I don't know, but it felt like it was just all live. It felt like three people playing in a band. You're in this dingy club and this three-piece band is just like blowing your mind. That's how it feels, at least. Hopefully I've described my thoughts on this group. It's actually getting a little bit like Black Sabbath for me, actually. I mean, remembering back to the first time I heard Sabbath on the Hand of Doom reaction that I did, and just thinking, man, this is awesome. Like, where have I been? This is amazing. I know a lot of you guys thinking, yeah, I don't know where you've been either. Sabbath? Come on, man. But anyway, back to High on Fire. I just really like the whole vibe. I like the style. I like everything about this group. Will, again, thank you so much for the pick, support of the channel, and sorry for the delay, man. Guys, remember, original video links, as always, in the description of every video that I make. Please do go along, check out the original video, support the artist, hit them with subscribe, hit them with a like, leave a comment, tell them that I sent you. Until next time, keep chopping wood, stay safe out there. Ciao.